Thank you for tuning in to the Elevated Space Podcast. I'm your host, DeShawn Miller. This is episode 6. Episode 6 of the Elevated Space Podcast. I know you have plenty of places to be, so I'm glad you're here with me. Please see me at all platforms at the Elevated Space. Also, if you would like to reach out to me by email, you can do that at the elevated space at gmail.com. Please reach out to me with any comments, questions, concerns. Even if you have problems in your life with your girl, they can be a pain. With your guy, he can be a problem. I am a guy, so I understand how guys think. I have a girl, so I know those problems too. I have family, so I understand how family thinks. Please reach out to me and ask a question. And I promise you, I might not have the answer, but I get you closer to when you are right now. So please feel free to reach out to me at the elevated space at gmail.com. And yeah, that's it. And again, if you need me, I'm at all platforms at the elevated space. Like, subscribe, share, do all those things. Give out this goodness to everybody that might be missing it, please. You know what I mean? Anyway, so as you can see, we got a new studio set up. Hey, moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Anyway, so hey, we moving on up. Hey, trying to, hey, I just thought this would be better. So again, excuse me as I go through my growing pains. Hey, I don't know it. Hey, this is a new thing for me. So thank you for being patient with my growth. And we all need to grow, and thank you for being here for the struggle, for the struggle parts. Because again, this is episode 6, baby. Hopefully we can get this a lot more. But thank you for tuning back in. I want to say that again because without you, I ain't me. Yeah, well, that's not quite true, but whatever. We're just gonna move on. Anyway, I usually do start this with some sort of pleasantries about the Browns, but honestly, they lost and they look like garbage. Your man got benched, so I mean, Shador Sanders ain't starting, so I had a. Even with all that, we are still like good, still not down in the division. So we still got some because we got some work to do. We still can pull this out if we could straighten the boat, but whatever. Other than that, man, yeah, whatever. We ain't even gonna talk about none of that other stuff about football. Hey, let's just get right to the proceedings this evening. You know what I mean? Yeah, so nothing really much happened this week for me. I went to the Grove last weekend. Oh, yeah. Bought this nice little shirt right here. But I went to the Grove, right? So if you're not aware, in LA, the Grove is like they shoot a lot of movies out there. It's an outside mall. It's like they shot Home Alone out there. They shot a lot of I don't know. It's like the outside mall but it's kind of fancy or whatever, right? It's a fancy outside mall. I'll just put it that way. Anyway, so I went out to the Grove and Zara. Zara has been closed for a while out there, and they was moving to a different location. So Zara is now. They had just opened not too long ago, and this was my first time going. So now I would just want to check it out. Wanted to see what was going on, hey, whatever. Let me take a peek, see what's going on. So I went in there. It was nice. It looked good. It was real good. Double stories. You got to go upstairs for the men's department. So I did that. Looked around, found this nice, beautiful shirt with the nice red collar. I thought it was cool. Tried it on. Bit. Plus, I found another shirt that I thought was dope. So you know what? And then I went to go check out, and there was nobody there. There's no checkouts available. not with people at it. They had these kiosks set up. It was like 3 or 4 kiosks set up. And it automatically reads, you take your items, you place them in the space, and it automatically knows what you're doing. All right. It knows what item you placed in this hole. It knows what items you put in there, the size, everything. It just reads the tag. As soon as you drop it in there. So you put all the items that you plan to purchase in this space. And again, there's no employee around. No employee in sight. Self-checkout at a high class establishment, we'll just say. But there's no employee in sight. So I put all my stuff in the little holder you got, rings it all up, pay with my card, put my own stuff in the bag. And at this point, I'm starting to get annoyed. I ain't gonna hold you. So I'm like, yo, how much of your check am I getting? I come to the mall to like as an escape. Why am I now working? I gotta ring myself up. I gotta bag my own stuff. And then I gotta, you know what I mean? Like, what? I don't understand. This is becoming a problem for me. So when I'm sitting here like, and I was so dumbfounded. I was just looking, it was so annoying to me. So as I began to look around, there's no kiosks, there's no employees anywhere. I mean, I wouldn't say there's no employees there anywhere, but it's very few around. They got a security man at the door to make sure you don't leave with none of their stuff. But it's a way to kill all the jobs. It's getting spooky in these streets, people. It's getting spooky in these streets. They're gonna keep ratcheting down. If they can do it without nobody, believe me, they're gonna do it without nobody. So I think that's the scary part about it all, right? Is that um this world is about to move on without us for sure. So, but when you really look at that, and break that down, it gets kind of spooky. I think I'm gonna boomerang this back into today's discussion. But for there, I just leave it there. It's just message. Anyway, all right. So let's get to it, man. So what happened this week? So I guess we have a government shutdown. They claim it's the Democrats' fault. The Republicans are claiming it's the Democrats' fault. How? I don't know, because they have all the levers of government. You know what I mean? They got the House, they got the Senate, they got the Supreme Court, they got the presidency. They have all the levers of government, but somehow they're trying to blame it on the Democrats. But even if it was the case, I'm here for that. Because the Democrats need to start showing some, testicular fortitude out here in these streets. I mean, so yeah, shut this shit down, because this cannot continue. I do need some of that type of energy, like I was saying on the last spot. We need that type of energy. You know, we gotta come forward with some of this type of yeah, because it's like this rollover and raising our hand to speak and waiting for our turn shit needs to stop. Yeah, we need to start acting like this world is on pop on this world is on fire. We need to start acting like that. But honestly, I think this is what they wanted all along. I think this is what the Republicans wanted all along. Yeah, they want to shut down, because that's what they're doing. Like, they haven't been doing anything else procedurally, right? They're going all outside of their way to do anything else that, they don't follow the procedure on anything. So now all of a sudden, Oh, we gotta. Yeah, we were. They do everything they want to do. It's not, but all of a sudden, oh, we gotta. So if you're allowing the government to shut down, why? But I think that's what they want, right? I think they want to cause disruption. They need the chaos. They need the chaos to operate. You remember, like, okay, bear with me again. I was born. I was born in the 1970s, so bear with me. But I don't know if you remember the Where's Waldo um, books, where everything. The goal of these books, there's a whole lot of pictures and stuff. I have the stuff right here, but it's a whole lot of things going on, and your goal, you got to find Waldo. This little guy in this like striped red and white shirt. He looked like an anorexic Santa Claus. You got to find him in the picture. All right. Hard to do. It seems easy, but your eyes are so focused on everything going on. He's hard to find. That's how the Republicans is doing. Right there, it's everything's going. Oh, look at. Oh, watch. We doing this over here. We doing this over here. This that. Yeah. Ice in the streets. Fucking invade DC. Because to be honest, it's all a heist.
I think this is the most corrupt presidency in U.S. history. With the money they are raking in with the NFTs and the meme coin. I mean, it is so blatant. It's right in front of our eyes. And the funny thing about I don't care as long as we get a wall and mass deportations. If I have not made that clear, I don't care about anything but saving the country.
Right. It's with all the chaos going on, it's hoping you don't realize that you're robbing the country blind. They're robbing the whole country blind. It's like Ocean's 11 or some shit. This is even worse than that. Where's Bernie Mac at? Rest in peace. Like, where's Bernie Mac at? Like, this is crazy. This is a heist of epic proportions. But if you do all of these type of things, you won't realize that the heist is going on. Because this shit is exhausting. It's exhausting. Because every day there's something else. And they're trying to piss people off on purpose. So you don't notice them picking your pockets. Just get mad at the trans people. Get mad at those blacks over there, the Mexicans over here. So you're not worried about. Yeah. Oh, I was watching Don't Be a Menace the other day, and it was like the old dog and Ashtray. They went to the convenience store. They was just as soon as they walked the door, it was like, yes. Hurry up and they were just doing shit. She's like, hurry up and buy. Hurry up and break yourself. Meanwhile, the white guy is over there just stealing everything, just putting everything in the bag. Yeah, it's like that.
You dropped something.
It's kind of like that. Everybody's looking at everything else, worrying about everybody else. Meanwhile, the man is just putting everything in the bag, in his duffel bag. We're moving on. I got a tinfoil hat on, really what I think is coming on, like is happening here. And I might have to do that soon because it's a lot. But I think maybe the next episode might be tinfoil episode, but let's move on. Anyway. But no, I think that's the goal. And it's all part of Project 2025. Y'all remember Project 2025, right? You remember that shit? No? No? You don't remember? You remember. They working on their goals. They're working on their goals right now. And they're accomplishing these. They're accomplishing them. But nah, a lot of y'all was like, 2020, that Project 2025, that's just a Democratic talking point. It ain't real. During the campaign, he was denying it. He was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Never even heard of Project 2025. No. Word. Like, look.
Number one, I have nothing to do, as you know, and as she knows better than anyone, I have nothing to do with Project 2025. That's out there. I haven't read it. I don't want to read it purposely. I'm not going to read it. This was a group of people that got together. They came up with some ideas, I guess some good, some bad, but it makes no difference. I have nothing to do. Everybody knows.
Yeah. Y'all remember? Terrible, bro. He denied this stuff throughout the campaign. Like, he had no idea. Now, all of a sudden, he's sitting down with the guy that authored it, right? Not to mention, he got one of the authors in his cabinet. Had no idea, though, right? And they're operating this playbook. They got like almost close to 50% of this done. They got close to 50% of this done. Hey, man, she tried to warn y'all. She tried to warn. Y'all remember her, right?
Donald Trump wants to take our country backward. He and his extreme Project 2025 agenda will weaken the middle class. Like, we know we got to take this seriously. Can you believe they put that thing in writing? Read it. It's 900 pages. But here's the thing. When you read it, you will see Donald Trump intends to cut Social Security and Medicare. He intends to give tax breaks to billionaires and big corporations and make working families foot the bill. They intend to end the Affordable Care Act and take us back then to a time when insurance companies had the power to deny people with pre-existing conditions. Remember what that was like? Children with asthma, women who survived breast cancer, grandparents with diabetes. America has tried these failed economic policies before, but we are not going back.
Y'all remember her, but you didn't like her laugh, right? She wasn't black enough, huh? Dog. They're not even saying the quiet. They're starting to say the quiet part out loud, I should say. They're not even hiding it anymore. They know what they want to do. They're even hiding it over there. Like, listen to Steve Bannon.
They beat down President Trump and the MAGA movement every day. Well, hey, guess what? We're in charge now. And this is my whole point about a maximalist strategy. Seize the institutions and have a sense of urgency. Has to be done today, not tomorrow. Today, today, today. Action, action, action. And finally, they got Kimmel off the air, right? We got Colbert eventually fired, but he should be removed immediately by CBS's manager. Don't worry about managing TikTok today. Worry about getting rid of Colbert. Just tell him, he said, hey, look, we'll pay your contract out. You're going to lose a lot less than $40 million. Pay his contract down and shut it all down. And I love the fact that the folks around him that have been perpetrating this evil, the staff and the writers, all that, I have no remorse whatsoever. Those guys losing their job. And as you know, populist nationalists, we hate it when folks lose their jobs. But they have basically supported evil for years. So payback is, call it what you want, retribution, revenge. We just call it common sense. The days of you guys being in charge are over. And we're taking every step to make sure that you can't reverse it. This is the key thing. This is why you have to move with alacrity. We have to have maximalist position. We have to move a sense of urgency and seize the institutions and make it so they can never reverse it. So even if they're to steal elections in the future, which is the only way they get in office, like in 2020, if they're able to steal elections, they can't reverse what President Trump is.
They are playing for keeps. They're playing for keeps. They're not fucking around. Like, and see, and I need people to engage. We have gotten lulled to sleep thinking this is just some, another change of the guard. No, they're not trying to go back. They are trying to wreck all the levers of power, break this down, and make America great again. Y'all better get on y'all, stand on y'all square. Y'all better start fighting back. I'm telling you, you keep thinking like you can't be picking cotton again. Nigger. Act like it can't happen to you and then it do. Like, for real. I don't know what to say. And that is really what is kind of propelling me to this, because I don't feel the necessary what should I say? The appropriate response is happening to this type of injustice. But people are too worried about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, too worried about Stephon Diggs, and I don't know, man, what y'all be paying attention to, but yo, guys, man, and because I get it, it is tiring, but I think that's their goal. Like, you know what I mean? Blitz. You just gotta like blitz to everything, the news media with all these things. You can't keep up. You don't even know what to be outraged at anymore because it's just a lot. You don't even know what to be outraged at no more. You don't even know where to put your outrage because it's so much. You end up just tapping out like, I quit. I quit. You just got to tap out. Not to mention the news sessions the news media they are all cursed. That's why we got to tune in to our the black media online and things of that nature, because traditional media, unfortunately they're not doing the work that needs to be done. They're not doing the work that needs to be done. They're afraid. So we got to be the ones. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. They're trying to take this shit over, and they're not going to give it back. People, get your passports ready, just in case you got to go. I'm willing to stay and fight. That's why I'm doing this, right? I want to stay and fight. But just in case, we got to make a quick escape. Be ready to. Be ready to. Don't mean you got to go. But if you have to, are you ready? Are you ready? Anyway, so again, they're looking to break this thing. Now, part of what I'm saying, now let's double back to the thing I did with the Zara thing in the beginning, right? So what they're trying to do is they're trying to get rid of cash. They want you to be on a digital currency. So that way they can control like a digital control grid, right? So basically, once you can get rid of all cash, right? Think about it. Like more and more, everything is like, oh, they don't even accept cash. Don't even accept cash. It's not an accident. It's not an accident. It's doing it on purpose, bro. Once you can get everybody on a digital currency, it's checkmate. It's checkmate. Not to mention, I got the whole video state every year surveillance everywhere you go. Got you on a digital currency. You can't there's no way you can escape our rule, for lack of a better term. Who's to say, hey, I decide when you can spend this money, where you can spend this money? Y'all better be careful. They are playing a bigger, larger game. They're playing a bigger, larger game. And I don't want to get too in the weeds. I don't want to get too conspiracy theory. There will be an episode for that. Please believe it. I'm gonna bring out my tinfoil hat. It's coming real soon because I see it, but don't nobody else see it. I feel, and I hope I'm wrong. But when you start making everybody get the real ID, that's the first step. Make everybody get the real ID. Push everybody towards digital currency. There's in the Zara episode, in the Zara example, I can't pay with cash. It's card only. Not to mention, I got a bag and do all that other stuff. That's a whole nother topic. No employees. You won't have no job. Honestly, the Zara thing was kind of like a small thing of slavery. I gotta work involuntarily. I didn't come to do that. I didn't come to work. That was how much am I getting paid to do this job? Nothing. I'm saving you money to buy your product. There's nobody there that you had to pay to do that. Anyway, I'm about to take maybe even next episode it might be till fall hat time because anyway, but yeah, be very careful about these crypto coins, especially stable coin. Watch. Watch. They want to make it to where crypto, to where no crypto transaction is private. Again, this is all about control. It's all about being able to control you and what you do, where you go, the money you spend, where you spend it at. I'm telling you, man. They're trying to get to 100% digital currency. No paper currency. None. And we are rolling right into that shit. We rolling right into it. We're not even paying attention to the shit we got to do. I really fear that we are in the bottom of the ninth of a game that we're severely losing, that we don't even know that we're playing. That we don't even know that we're playing, bro. These ultra wealthy mega billionaires, they're playing a totally different game that we're not even aware of. Right? What can we do? It's not much. And again, even if you're not the revolutionary type, there is a lot of things that we can do, that we should be doing. Stop ordering from Amazon. Get your lazy ass up and go to the store and go purchase said item. Preferably from a black-owned company. They're killing all the local businesses, and then you're stuck with just them. You have no choice. You got to be intentional with your spending. I've said this before. Be intentional with your spending. We need to start purchasing more with cash, checks. Stay on the analog as long as you can. Fight this digital system. It makes it more convenient. I get it. I understand. It's more convenient to pay your bills with this. But maybe still pay your bills with that. But excuse me. Maybe still pay your bills like that, but keep cash with you. Pay it for parking. Pay it at the grocery store. Pay cash at the grocery store. Keep the analog system alive. Do what you can do to do that. Got to. Because again, once they get rid of cash and it becomes all digital, it's done, son. It's done. We're talking Black Mirror. We're in the Black Mirror mode at that point. If you're not aware of Black Mirror, we're talking that Netflix. Go check it out. We in Black Mirror mode at that point. We have to keep the analog system alive. Have to. And you gotta be intentional with it. Almost like your grandma and them that used to keep the money in the mattress. Yeah, they had the right idea. Now you ain't gotta keep all what you own in the mattress, right? That's probably not a great idea. But we do need to take it out of these big banks. Need to take it out of the Chases and the Wells Fargo. They're connected. They're all connected with the scheme and scam. Get you a black owned bank, a One United bank. One United, you can do that online. You just sign up online. Get your money out of these banks. Get your money out of the big banks. They're all accomplices in what's about to happen. Sorry, man. It's just the truth. I know they give the perks and shit, but we got to start living local. We got to start living local. Get your credit union. Start to live local as far as your banking is concerned. Yeah, you gotta keep it active. And because these big Chases and stuff, and the Rockefellers and all that, hey man, let's start doing local. And if you can, bank black. Bank black. Because the One United Bank, their local bank is right out here in Crenshaw, not too far from me. But you can get one, and they got dope type of like credit cards. I'll show you. I'll put it up right here. They got dope type of credit cards and things like that, to where you put it down, ain't no equivocation on what side of the line you stand on. You know what I mean? They're dope. So yeah, like listen, please understand. It's not hopeless, man. We can fight back. Stop going to the self-checkout. Stand in line when it's time. When stand in line at the grocery store. Make them hire other people. Sometimes we do this ourselves. We do this to ourselves. You go to the self-checkout line. That just lets the company know we don't need employees. Make it difficult for them. Stand in line. Make them wait. Make them wait on you and make them say, hey, no, we need to hire more people. Don't just follow the flow. That's the thing. We're like sheep. We just walking into the slaughter. Just walking into the slaughter. Nah, it's not okay. I would like to be held, like, by a person. I would like to be helped by an actual human. I don't want to do this work. I'm not getting paid to work here. Why do I have to bag my own items? What do I get from this? I'm only saving you money. You just got to start thinking intentional. Got to start thinking intentional. And again, we need to start thinking more of a general strike type of shit. Like, shut this shit down. Let them know we mean business. Cancel fucking Christmas. I'm gonna stand on that, and I'm gonna keep saying this every week. We need to cancel Christmas. Share that shit. Tell everybody, cancel Christmas, man. We are that we cannot be succumb to this to this consumer mentality. We got to that's the only thing that they money is the only thing that they care about. So, okay, fine. Cancel Christmas. Make all these companies go into the red to start the year. They'll acquiesce then. But in the meantime, we all have to do our parts, even if it's in a little. Even if it's, you feel like it's a drop in a bucket, but if everybody puts drops in the bucket, that bucket will overflow. Stop going to the self-checkout. Start using cash as much as possible. Start using your checks. Because again, once they get us all on a digital currency, and not to mention, I've been in places to where cash is not accepted, right? And once you begin to do that, it's funny how they'll use cash isn't accepted. Then it's a convenience fee to accept my credit card, like 7% or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, wait, hold on. There's no other way to pay, and then you're still charging me a convenience fee to pay? Telling you, man, we got to start fighting back, even if it's just a little bit. Even if it's just a little bit. But I like, yeah, it's 10 for a hat time. So I'm about to tell y'all exactly what they planning, and they getting close. They've been working on this for decades. 9/11 was a part of this shit too. Yep. Yeah, they getting close, bro. They've been working on this for decades. Y'all seen the series Paradise? If not, check it out. It's a very good a very good series. A very, very, very good series. I think it got Sterling K. Brown. I think that's his name. If not, sorry. But great series. Now, you wonder, Hollywood's got nothing new. Nothing new. They don't do anything new. It's, I don't know, Home Alone 5. It's whatever. Like, Talk to Me Too. It's everything is some sort of sequel. They don't come up with anything new. So when it's new, especially when it's in the sci-fi realm or like that type of space, they got that from somewhere. They got that from somewhere. Because there's no originality anymore over there. They've killed that. And don't even get me started on how they are killing, like AI is killing all types of jobs, even in the creative space. Nobody's about to have a job anymore. AI is about to take over all this shit. Like, for real. All right. So I usually end this with a quote, so this will be no different. Um, those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make a violent revolution inevitable. Let's get prepared to bleed, people. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Please tune in weekly. I will do this next week. Hey, also like, subscribe, share, do all those things. And if you would like, reach out to me at theelevatedspace@gmail.com. Please submit any music that you might be working on. I'm a music head, so I'll be able to give you a critique. And then also give me any questions that you might have for Uncle Sean as far as any love life, work life, or life, right? Reach out to me. See if I got the answer for you. Other than that, you guys be easy, man. But not too easy, man. It's rough. Please get active. Please get active. Stay away. I don't want to dig back into it, but stay active, and we've discussed the ways how. Anyway, I love you guys. Be easy. Peace.